Hey gang, this is Vicky Kelly with Golden Rule Trades. Just want to go over the setups for today, or maybe I should just say set up for today. Um, Today was a good news, bad news kind of situation. And that was this. We have moved to one micro with a 10 point up to a 10-point stop. And the good news was when this fired off, it absolutely went it's clear to our target area and was a great move up. The bad news was the pullbacks were brutal with what we're used to. From what I mean by that is, as you can see, the we were up here at the 54 area, pulled clear back here to the 44 area. It's a 10-point move, 10-point backfill. And that's tough to take as when you're in a small account or trader funding. So just keep that in mind that as beautiful as this looks, it's not always easy to play it. However, our signal was clear back here. And so we had our confirmations here even if you waited to here, because this isn't necessarily a draw, this wasn't necessarily a breakout candle, okay? But when this came back here, that's where I got in, let's say around this area here. Now, I want to show you what happened because in my live trading room account, it was all my fault, operator error, because since this had moved so much here but didn't continue the pace, let's put it this way. I'm like, this is kind of setting up a down move here. So what I did is I moved my stop up, as you can see, to this Parsar dot, got just flipped on that one. And not to be outdone, I'm like, oh, well, look, we broke through again and got stopped out to the tick because I followed up the Parsar again. So let me reiterate for everyone, especially those in the back, and to remind myself, this system does the best if you set it and leave it alone. If you set it and it either stops you out or it makes your profit target, okay? Now, sometimes we move our lines in a little bit because, we don't want to miss it. We don't want to miss it by a tick, or even two. So when we see that we've made it almost to our target level, yeah, we're going to take those contracts off, right? So I'm not saying that it has to absolutely be this line right here, but what I'm saying is that, this, if you set it and leave it alone, don't move your stop. You can adjust your target, but only minimally by what you see happening. Like this Parsar dot gets flipped up here. Okay, then that's the time to get out, even if it hasn't hit that. But it will make the absolute most amount of money for you if you do that and leave it alone. I need to relearn that. And I told him in the live room that I will be journaling about this because you need to keep a journal of your trades, but you also need to keep a journal of the psychology of your trades if you want to be in this for the long haul. As you can see, well, let me give you an idea of my personal account. My personal account, I walked into the day down and I thought I was going to blow one of my evaluation accounts. And I brought it back to within $200 of break even. And I thought I was going to blow it. So this was a huge move that you absolutely should have been able to make some money on. But for the live room, I got stopped out twice because I moved my stop. And so I wasn't following my plan. I stopped trading because I wasn't following my plan. And I'm going to spend time reflecting on why that was. Should I have not traded today? Should I have what? I'll let you know when I'm done journaling it. But two mistakes. And that kept me from being able to have a huge profit today. And it was just two mistakes. Now, in that account, I didn't lose money, but I very well could have had a great day if it weren't for operator error. So there is the system, and then there is you working the system. Learning the system is the first job. Learning what you need to do to make sure you work the system is the second job. And I need a little review on a couple things from today. And that's what makes people be able to stay this for the long haul. Not that they don't make mistakes, but that they figure out how to correct them so they don't keep making the same mistake. And I will absolutely have that as my primary job this evening when I reflect back on my trading today. So the good news, we had a great move. The bad news, I didn't capitalize on it as much as I could have in the live trading room account because I kept moving my stop and should not have done that. So I hope you did not make those mistakes today, and I hope you were able to get in on all of this. Let me know down in the comments, and we will see you tomorrow. Good luck trading and stay safe out there.